Hi, it's Peony Prashanti from the Yomogi House. I am in my third day of my 2-week yoga challenge for grief and pissed off. But before I begin, let me tell you, I don't just do cooking for good health. I do yoga and I'm practicing to be an herbalist. It's going to take me a very long time because herbs are another whole family that you have to, another family member because, you can't understand them. They don't talk and they don't tell you, I want to be there, I don't want to be here, you're giving me too much water. So it's another whole new life that I'm developing through food, yoga, herbs for health and happiness. So if we have good health, we'll be happy, right? Now let me give you a little secret of how I became strong and was able to pull a wheelbarrow full of logs. Last year I was like crying. I could do only 10. And this year I'm actually up to 3 wheelbarrowfuls of 30 logs. Now, how in the world can an 85-pound old lady, do this? I just amaze myself. But I got to tell you a secret. There are, of course you have to use your muscles. If you don't use them, you lose them, right? But there are also specific mudras in yoga that you could do to help with developing strength or inner peace or whatever you are needing to develop with mudras. There is one mudra called the Shiva mudra, and it helps to awaken the masculinity in our body. We all have masculine, feminine, all of us. Well, I think I was kind of lacking the masculine part of me, and so I needed to really beef up. And so the Shiva mudra is called the Shiva Linga mudra, and Shiva is, he transforms and he recycles. And so with this mudra, there's 2 different ways to do this. You can, put your palms together like this and then twist them so that this hand will go down on here and the other one like this, and your thumb will wrap around here and your elbows are out and you have created the Shiva Linga. Okay? And then there's another way that I like, because sometimes this kind of gets a little boring, so you can do it another way where you bring your 2 fingers together like this and knuckles, back of the hands touching each other, and then you're going to put your thumbs together like this so you have a mudra like this. Can you all see that? So what happens, when Shiva transforms, he recycles, you just imagine this is burning and it becomes ashes, and ashes go into the earth, right? So you can also chant. What you're doing is you're installing this into your being energetically. That's what a mudra is. Mudras connect fingertips or hands, gestures, and it's very subtle because it's kind of like acupuncture. Acupuncture meridians start from your feet and it ends in your head. So this is kind of like mudra acupuncture, where you're installing energy. Very subtle. It is very subtle. Yoga isn't just about bending and doing poses. It's all about mudras and mantras and a way of life. To be a yogi is to live it. Okay, so this is what you do. You bring your hands together like this, or like this, and you imagine this energy, this masculine energy entering into your body. And you can chant also the Shiva chant. You can sing it, you can chant Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, and then you can just feel this grinding masculinity awaken inside of you as you're doing this mudra and this chant. Then you go outside and you go and haul wood. Okay? So what I also want to show you today is that was to develop masculinity, okay. So this pose, the third day of this pose is when you're feeling pissed off. Okay, what do? I mean, everybody gets mad. Everybody gets pissed off. No one's like happy and blissful all the time. Show me one person that's always smiling and happy and blissful. somebody always gets a little ticked off at something, and it's usually something stupid, and then you think about it later and you talk about it and then you start laughing about it. But this is a wonderful, wonderful, it's not really a yoga pose. Well, it is a yoga pose, but it's something that little children do when they're bored or when they get pissed off. And if you have back problems, I would ask your doctor first if it's okay to do this. But you just sit in this pose like this, and you grab your knees like this, and you're gonna rock back and up, back and up, and let go of that smile that you had, because you're pissed off, okay? And you don't want to go around walking around with that fake smile. And you're just gonna rock and go back up, and just let your face hang. And if you need to like make some sounds on the coming up part, like then that's what you do, back and forth. And believe me, after you've done that, several times, maybe 10 times or so, you're gonna feel relief. You're gonna feel all this anger leaving you. So anyway, that was for pissed off, and there's another one for grief, and this is called the camel pose. Okay, so the camel pose is like, and remember the first, second, third, fourth, and this is the fifth pose that I'm showing you. And once you've got your body used to being in these poses, these postures, then you put them all together and do a regimen every morning. So this is the camel pose, and you're going to get on your knees like this and tuck your toes underneath and look at your heel, look at the other heel, okay? And this part of your hand is going to go down and touch your heel, okay? And do the other side, and get used to being in that position. It's like, okay, I can do this. I can grab that. I mean, if you have to go down like this and then go up, that's okay too. But make sure you listen to your body, okay? No, okay, I can do this. Oh, make sure your legs aren't too spread, too much wide apart, or they're not too close. They're going to be shoulder width apart so you don't fall over either side. And then once you do this, push your hips out and reach for the sky and look up. Open up the chest and smile. You want to open your heart, okay? And then you do the other side, the same thing. And inhale. Okay. Once you do that a couple of times, or even more if you need to, then be brave and try to do both arms. And open the chest and look up to the sky and breathe. What you want to do is open the heart, expand the heart, because when you're sad, you're like this. We want to open it up and breathe, and then have the blood flowing out from our heart. And of course, it helps to wear your security scarf. I have a yellow one on today. You can purchase these at Potala Gate. They have them in all different colors. And these are just wonderful. I'm going to have a little plug for Potala Gate. These have mantras on them. And remember I told you, mudras, mantras, yoga, food, all of that to help you develop into a great human being so that we can help everybody else. If we can't help ourselves, we can't help anybody, right? Especially your children. So this is a great scarf because it is warm in the winter. It is cool in the summer. It is made of gauze. You can wipe your face with it if you don't have a towel nearby. And if you're traveling, you can get larger ones like this, and they have different colors with different mantras on them. And it's a multi-purpose scarf. You can use it as a bath towel. You can go into a hotel. You don't want to use somebody else's bath towel. So anyway, thanks for watching, and come back tomorrow and we'll talk about more about mudras and mantras, and I have another pose for you. So, thanks for watching. Namaste.